You ever notice that one day is never today? One day you'll create that business or write that story or take that trip. One day you'll do that thing you always wanted to do. Maybe when you get less busy at work or when the kids are back in school or out of the house altogether, or the list goes on of the excuses, the things that are getting away from you accomplishing your dreams, from doing that thing you've always wanted to do. Today can be another one day, or it can be day one. This is the Next Simple Step podcast. I'm Paul Goldsmith. You're too busy. How do I know that? Because we're all too busy. But thank you for taking a few moments to listen to this podcast, because I want to help you clear the path, get clarity on how it is you will accomplish your goals. And I think we can learn from other very accomplished people. And one person that has written several books, and he's a billionaire investor, Ray Dalio, has what he calls a 5-step process for getting what you want out of life. And here they are. Number one, it's have a clear goal. Seems kind of obvious, but too often we just have a general idea of a longing of what we want to do, but not a clear picture of what success looks like. How will you know when you get there at the destination? You have to have a clear goal in mind. That's number one. Number two is identify and don't tolerate problems that stand in the way of achieving your goals. You just have to be relentless in pursuit of your dreams, because no one else will do it for you. Get started, trust the process, keep at it, and tenacity will get you much further than people that start off with a lot of flash, and they might have more resources, they might have more intelligence, whatever the case may be. But the person that sticks around and doesn't take no for an answer, their odds of success go way up, as opposed to somebody that peaks early and then gets distracted or moves on to another thing. Just keep at it, the things that are most important to you. As Simon Sinek says, we're playing an infinite game. You get to choose how you play this game of life and at what pace. The only rule is don't quit. Step 3, accurately diagnose problems to get at the root causes. Too often we're susceptible to all kinds of distractions and issues, but we don't actually identify what's causing those issues and what is causing the problems along the way to accomplishing the goal. Let's just take, for example, if your goal is to be healthier and you have a sweet tooth, or you just really struggle with eating the right foods. To diagnose the problem, you start noticing your behavior of when you eat the wrong foods. What triggers you? Is it a stressful situation, and are you just eating to numb the stress? Or is it just you're surrounded with all these treats and they're just irresistible? And maybe the problem is your environment, or perhaps it's just you're overcommitted and you don't have enough time to prepare a proper meal. So you're just eating what's convenient. Is the root problem not having the margin to prepare healthy meals? You get the point. Whatever the issue is that you're trying to solve for, you want to get to the root as quickly as you can, so that number 4, you can design plans that will help you get around them. You anticipate the obstacles before you reach them. You're prepared for the battle that is your dream. It's true, not having a plan to overcome obstacles, not having a plan is a plan to fail. And this is too important for that to happen. Number 5, do what's necessary to push these design plans through to the end result. It all boils down to having that clear goal and not stopping. Great illustration of this from screenwriter James Cameron. I saw a story where he shared that he ended up getting 2 major writing gigs at the same time. One was for Rambo, First Blood Part 2, and the other was for Alien 2. My apologies, Mr. Cameron. I haven't seen either, but they both were huge movies, made millions and millions of dollars. And he wrote them at the same time over a period of 3 months. And he explained his plan for getting it done. He got separate desks for each script, and he put one in the bedroom, one in his living room. And then when he moved from one desk to the other, all the notes and paper and everything were right there. He also listened to different music to really set the scene and help set him up for success. Removing all obstacles, he just committed to writing a certain number of pages every day. So at the end of 90 days, he'd have 2 complete movies. That is incredible and a great example of tenacity, just being relentless, having a goal, removing obstacles, and a plan to get done the thing you most want to get done, no matter how big of a task it is. As the weird saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's really what this podcast and this episode's all about, taking that next simple step. Wherever you are on your journey, maybe you've already got the goal, you've got the dream. Let's get going. Make this day one where you commit to achieving your goals and making daily progress toward them. You miss a day, you're human, stuff happens. Just commit to never missing 2 days in a row and you'll have traction. So just think, what progress do you want to have before the end of the year? What progress do you want to make toward your goal? Continue to take step after step, day after day, anticipating obstacles. Nothing's going to stop you in pursuit of your dream. If you'd like some encouragement or support or a coach, reach out. My number, 559-574-3210, or you can schedule a free discovery coaching call at nextsimplestep.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you next time on the Next Simple Step podcast.